my little Brushflies, welcome back to my channel Brushfly MUA. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mercedes. I'm the face behind Brushfly MUA, and if you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you're not new, hi, welcome back. So, my lip piercing is really hurting. I've been talking for like a couple of hours now, filming videos, and it's rubbing on my teeth, and it's starting to hurt, so I definitely think this is going to be the last video for today. And it is my product empties for this month. I do have quite a few. A couple of them are from my project pan, so I'll quickly mention them and then I'll put them to one side so I remember to keep them for my project pan update. But I do have a few to get through. So where do I even start? There's that many. So I'm going to start with the Revolution Hyaluronic Acid Essence Spray. So this one, it was really orange in the bottle. I've had it for some time. I used to just spray it on in the morning and in the evening. I didn't really find it did very much for my skin. I was kind of just using it as an extra skincare step for kind of like the sake of it because I had it. I think I bought it near Valentine's Day. If you bought a certain amount of skincare or products from the Revolution website, you got a free box full of goodies. I'm not going to turn that down, am I? So that's why I got this. I wouldn't possibly buy it again. I don't think it really did much for my skin. It's not horrendous, but yeah, I've used it up. I'm quite happy it's used up now. Next up is one from my project pan, so I need to keep it, and that is the I can't even talk. The Revolution Relove Power Fix Primer. This is a lovely little primer. I love the smell. It's like watermelon, and it does actually really work under your makeup to make it stick, to make it last. The only downside is this bit where it sucks up the product is quite short, so when you get sort of near the end, it doesn't bring up the last bit of product. So I was having to grab like an eyeshadow brush and like scoop it out, which sounds a bit minging, but it was the only way that I could get to the last bit of product. But I did like it. It was really good. Would I buy it again? Possibly. I did like it, but I have so many primers in my collection that I need to use up and try, so I'm not going to buy another one just yet. But in the future, if I run out and I think actually I need a nice cheap little primer, then I will possibly go and order this one again. Next up, I have a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Fair One Powder. There is still a tiny little bit around here, but I'm really proud of myself for panning this, although it was a mini. But I just found at the end it was really hard to get it, and I don't know whether it had started to go not bad but not work as well as it should towards the end. I mean, I've had it for some time. I found towards the end it was making my skin look over powdery, which is not a great look. It looked a bit cake face, so that's why I've sort of left the outside rim full of product. I don't see the point in trying to use it all up. I've now moved on to another powder, which I'm quite happy about. You know, it's a nice powder. Would I buy it again? I don't know. It was nice and it gave like a bit of extra coverage, but I think it was a bit too much for my skin, so maybe not. Next up, I have a I Heart Revolution Chocolate Milk Fixing Spray. This was actually really nice. It gave like a dewy finish to your makeup, which is fine for me because I don't like looking overly matte and powdery, so this was really nice, and it smelled like chocolate. I don't know if you can buy this separately because it came in a Christmas gift set. I'm glad I've used it up because I have like 4 or 5 other fixing sprays that I need to use. So yeah, I'm glad I have used a full one. Next up, I have a Garnier Micellar Water. You will probably see one of these in every single product empties that I do because I love this. This is my favourite makeup remover. I have found it so gentle on my skin, and it actually takes off my makeup without me having to scrub my face to death. So yeah, I will always have one of these on the go. Next up, I have a sample. So this is the Wild Rose AHA toner from Neil's Yard. I was sent it to try in PR. It smells absolutely gorgeous. It smells like essential oils. It's a really nice, refreshing essential oil smell. But when I used it, like here, I have really broken out. It could be my hormones, but it also could be this as well. I mean, as well, the sachet full of stuff, you only really got enough for like 1.5 usage. So I can't fully comment on how well or not well it did, because I didn't really get to test it out properly. But it smells nice. I do have the eye brightening cream as well, which comes in a smaller sachet. I'm quite enjoying that. That one I like. It's made my eye area look really nice, and you only need a tiny amount of product, so it's lasted a lot longer than this one. So smells nice. Not sure it's for me. Meh. Next up I have a Garnier Nutrice Cream Hair Dye in the shade 3.6. So I dye my hair. I'm naturally blonde, but I like to be dark. As of late, I've wanted a bit more warmth to it, so I've gone for like a dark red. It's more like a dark brown with sort of some reddy tones in, but I have really enjoyed this. I always use Garnier, the Nutrice Cream one. It just really agrees with my hair and I love it, so yep, I have used that one. This one was from my project pan, so this is the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. It looks like there's more in there than what there is. I couldn't, not without like breaking it and destroying it and getting myself caked in foundation, I couldn't really get in there to scrape any more out from the sides, but I think I have done a pretty good job using it. There's a tiny bit in there, but I've got myself a new one, so this one is done. But this is my favourite foundation. I love this foundation. This is the drugstore one that I will always go to. It's really good coverage, it's good on my skin, so yeah, I like this one. Next up I have a Lancome Advanced Genifique, I don't know if I said that right, tester pot for their serum. This was quite nice. I didn't really notice it do too much for my skin, but it felt nice when it was on. My skin did feel soft when it was on. It was nice. I possibly wouldn't go out and buy this, because at the moment I'm using an Aldi Hyaluronic Acid serum, and I've used a Revolution one before, and I like them, and they're cheap as chips and they work well with my skin, so I like the sample. Possibly wouldn't go and buy it, but it was nice. Next up I have a Revolution times Jake Jamie Feed Your Face mask. Oh, lid thing. I love this. Oh, it smells like chocolate porridge or chocolate rice pudding. I really enjoyed this. I got this free in the Valentine's Day gift set when you spent so much on their website and you got the free box of goodies. This came in it. I really enjoyed this. It does remind me of like a Lush face mask, you know, like the fresh ones you get, but they only last a certain amount of time, whereas this one lasts for a good 6 months. But it didn't last me 6 months. I think it lasted, was it February, March, April, May? It lasted me 4 months before I ran out. I really like this. I did find I would put it on and it would sting for like 10 seconds, and then the stinging would stop, and then it would work magic. Like, my skin was so much nicer after this. It would give it a slight exfoliation but make my skin soft. So I did really enjoy this, and I do want to try the other ones from the range, so you know, you might see more on my channel. Next up I have a Superdrug Overnight Jelly. This is like a tea tree treatment. My sister gave me this one. I do really like this. I found, especially during the pandemic and having to wear my mask at work, I was breaking out a lot around my chin area, which was really annoying. But this one, I found I would put this on when I got home and leave it to do its thing overnight, and it would really calm my skin down. I think I need it at the moment because my skin is gone horrible. It's hating me at the minute. So I think I need to go and get another one. I'm hopefully going to town today, so I might try and have a look and see if I can grab another one. But yeah, really like this. Really good. Next up I have an Avon Luck for Her perfume. My friend got me this for my birthday. I absolutely love this. It's got a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. I don't know if it's got enough in there for me to smell it. Yeah, it's like a really sweet smell, and I love sweet perfumes, so this one I really, really enjoyed using. It's lovely, and I kind of like the packaging and the bottle as well. It's really, really cute, but that is all gone, so I'm not using that. Then I have two Shiseido Ultimate Eye Serums. These were samples that I was sent in PR to try. I love Shiseido, but they are so expensive. So expensive. Like £70 for the serum that I really like. I can't afford £70 on a serum. So this was the eye serum. It worked really, really well, and I did kind of use it all over my face as well because I really enjoy it. But yeah, I love these. I would buy them if I had that sort of expendable income, but I don't, so I'm not going to buy them, but they are really, really good, and I did enjoy them. So next up I have two eye masks. So I got these from a supermarket. They had been reduced. They were originally £1. I got them for 50p. They actually come as a pack of 2, and then you tear them apart, you know, that kind of thing. They're literally just little eye masks that go under there. I didn't really notice that they did very much. They're nice when you have a bath and you want to relax and you have a little glass of wine and you have a book to read, but I didn't really find it did much for my under eye area other than just sit there, so I probably wouldn't buy them again. I have a few more because I bought quite a few. I'll use them up, but I'm not going to buy them again. They were okay, but nothing special. Next up I have a Revolution Hyaluronic Acid Cream. So this was an overnight hydrating mask. This was actually really, really nice. It did work well for my skin. The texture and the smell reminds me of E45. So to me it's like they've taken an E45 tub and put it in a glass tub and then said it's a cream. It was really nice and it did work really well on my skin, but yeah, it's basically E45 in a tub. So this one is really gunky and messy, and I'm really, really sorry. So this is the Revolution 5D Lash Mascara. I really, really enjoyed this. Towards the end of its life it did get quite gunky and hard to work with, but for the most part I really enjoyed using it. I know it looks absolutely disgusting, but that's what happened. It just kind of went a bit gunky and a bit random at the end, but it was a nice mascara and I did enjoy using it. I would buy it again. I do have quite a few mascaras that I need to get through, so I'm not going to buy it anytime soon, but this was a good mascara. Then I have an Avon Baby Moisturizer. Use this on my kids, not myself. It's nice. Avon is really, really good, especially for my daughter's eczema. This one was really nice and gentle, so that was good. Next up I have a number 7 Instant Results Nourishing Hydration Mask for dry, very dry skin. So this one, in its packaging when it's brand new, it looks like a tub of meringues. It's really, really funny. And I have to admit, this one day I like it, the next day I don't. And I think it's because of the different mixture, because you have like an oil and a cream, and as you pump it through they kind of mix together. But some days you get more of a cream and some days you get more of the oil. When you get, I can't remember which way around it is, I think it's the cream. When you get more of the cream with a bit of the oil, it's really hard to wash off afterwards. Like, you put it on, you leave it on for the dedicated amount of time, and then I find I really have to scrub with like a flannel or something to get it off, because it just does not want to leave your skin. But then the next time when you have not as much of that one, you have more of the other one, it works really, really well. So yeah, it's kind of hit and miss. You normally get one of these in the calendar, so I might end up with another one if I get the calendar this year. I'm not sure. It's okay, it's not my favourite. It works, but because it is like one time it works, the next time it doesn't, I'm kind of a bit like But you know, if I got it again I wouldn't moan, but not my favourite. Next up I have the Revolution Super Dewy Hydrating Serum. Like I said just now with the Lancome one, I would much prefer to buy this one. You you know, you get quite a lot for your money and it's quite cheap. This one was really, really nice. I did enjoy it. Obviously, I've used it all up and it did really hydrate my skin very well. I like the glass tube and the little pipette that it comes in, so yeah. That one's all done and I'm now using an Aldi LOreal one. Next up I have a lip gloss. So this is a By Terry Rose de Balm one. It has still got a bit of product left in it. Not a lot, it's literally a few applications worth, but it's starting to smell a bit funky. So although technically it's not empty, I'm gonna get rid of it because it's a bit manky now. And there's literally 1 or 2 applications left in it, so it was nice. I did like it. I liked the scent because I really like the smell of rose, but it's done. It's had its time. Next up I have an Elizabeth Arden Hyaluronic Acid Capsules. So this was a sample sent to me in PR. I got 7 days worth. I do like this. I don't think it's a thing you can use day and night. I would just use it at night time because it is quite heavy. Your makeup is not going to be able to sit on top of that. It's just going to slippy slide around. But as a nighttime sort of serum thing, I think it's really, really good. It does feel like, if you've ever had the No. 7 Airbrush Away primer, it's got that kind of silicone-y feel to it. That's what this feels like when it's on. The little capsule things are really funny, like you twist them and then the product comes out, and it reminds me of like if you pick a spot or you pop a spot and it sort of squirts out. It's that kind of yeah, bit grim. But they were nice, it worked. Thanks for sending them to me. I did enjoy them, but they are quite expensive, so I don't know if they're the type of thing I would go and buy because of how much money they are. They're nice, but I can use cheaper serums that just as good. But yeah, they are expensive. Next up I have a W7 II Captain Liquid Eyeliner. I thought I said about this one in my last empties, maybe I didn't. But yeah, this, oh, I've got itchy nose. This one is actually a really, really good eyeliner. It's W7. I got it near Christmas time and I didn't think it was going to do very much, but this has been one of my favourite eyeliners. I then went and bought myself another one because I love the formula and the way it is so much. The way you apply it, it's just like that. And I found it to be really, really good. It was really pigmented. I could also draw with it as well if I was doing a creative face look. So yeah, I really, really like this. I have gone and bought another one because I enjoyed it so much. I can't remember if I said this in my last product empties, but I normally empty out the box fully. So I don't think I would have. But if I have, it's still the same one. If I haven't, it's a good one and you should buy it. Next up I have a L'Oreal Dark Brown Magic Retouched Root Concealing Spray. So like I said, I dye my hair this colour when my roots come through. I look like a skunk. So I spray this on to conceal them. This works really, really well. It's just like one spray and you're done. The only downside is it's not cheap. It's like, if in a supermarket it's £10. Sometimes in like Superdrug you can get it on special offer. I think Home Bargains I've seen it in and I've bought it for £6. So yeah, you can shop around and find it for a better price, but it can be quite expensive. But you don't need to use tons of it, so I tend to buy one and it will last me a month, depending on how often I dye my hair. Sometimes I would dye my hair every couple of weeks, sometimes I would try to leave it at least 3 to 4 weeks. If I do that, then I will probably go through a whole can. If I have dyed it, say like I've dyed it this week and then I dye it in 2 weeks time, I'm only going to use a couple of sprays, so it lasts a couple of months. So it all depends on how I'm feeling, how my hair is, how my rootage is, and all that jazz. And lastly, I have a Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. So this was a sample that I got in a Feel Unique beauty kit. So I have used this before and I absolutely loved it. So when I saw that it was in the Feel Unique beauty kit again, then I put it into my bag and I was like, yep, I liked it, I really enjoyed it, and it lasted quite a while. But this time round, I don't know if the formula was slightly different or whether my skin has just changed. I just found I wasn't enjoying it as much. Like, it was nice. But yeah, it was nice, but it wasn't as good as I remember it being. I don't know if it was just my skin, because like I've been on different medications, so my skin that is normally really mega dry was really oily in patches, whereas maybe before it was just really dry, so this worked really well. I don't know, but I didn't enjoy it as much this time. Could just be my skin, could just be me, or it could be maybe they've changed the formula or it's a different batch. I don't know, but yeah, I have enjoyed this, but I didn't this time. Would I buy it again? Maybe. If my skin maybe went back to how it was before, like really dry and it needed a smoothing, blurring, hide all the dry crusty bits, then maybe I will buy it again and give it another go. But the way my skin is at the minute, it's still quite oily. I would probably give it a miss for now. I am enjoying a different primer though at the minute. It's the W7 one. So W7, I haven't really used their brand before until recently. We started selling it at work, which was how I found it. This one I really like. It's a princess lotion and it's pink. The primer is pink and it smells really nice and Christmassy, almost like cinnamony. But I really like this. I've been using it almost every day for a week now. I had used it in another video where I tested it out and I liked it. So yeah, because my Revolution Relove one ran out, I changed over to this one and I'm really enjoying it. I am finding, because I am quite oily, using this one it does make me look really dewy and glowy, so I have to use definitely a powder afterwards. But I do like this, it makes my makeup last, and yeah, it's good, I like it. So maybe not buy this one again, and I'll probably stick with this one for now. But as you know, my skin can change, hormones change. You know, in a couple of months I might not like this one and want this one back, so you never know. So that is my product empties done for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If I seemed a bit sort of out of it and maybe not fully with it, my tummy has just started hurting, which is great because it means my endometriosis is going to flare up today, which I'm really not in the mood for because I need to take my nan shopping in a little while. So yeah, if I seem a bit sort of meh compared to my other videos that I filmed where I look like this, you know why. I'm not being a miserable cow, it's just my tummy is now hurting. So I'm gonna go and I'm not gonna film anymore, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go chill out for half an hour before I take my nan shopping and just sit and chill. That sounds really good. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any of these products and you have opinions or would like to chat about them, then please just leave a comment down below and I'd love to hear from you. So take care, speak soon. Bye.